Hello everybody, Lady Gear D here, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD. How many times we started off a video on Windfall Island? I lost count. But anyway, welcome back to Let's Play The Wind Waker HD. In the previous video, we had Ray on as a special guest, and now I'm all alone. Sadness, depression. Let's talk to the boat before we start off things over here. Lady Gear to you, I sense that terrible things are happening. Quickly, we must return on to that place marked on your sea chart. Well, if we look at the gamepad map, we can see that there's another magical diamond-shaped thingy-majigger-jigginess that we must go to. So in today's video, we will be going off and exploring a little bit of the Great Ocean to see what lies in store for us off in the distance. Now, normally I would take this time to go off and explore. Well, I just said we were going to explore, but what I mean is that normally I would take this time to, like, go off into the world and see what we can do at the moment, see if we can get any collectibles and stuff like that. But I'm going to tell you guys right now, we will not be collecting a whole lot of collectibles for a little while. And the reason for that is because there's a lot of important story elements that will be happening over the next couple of videos. So what I want to do is that over the course of the next few videos is going to be mostly story progression. And then after that, we'll be exploring more of the Great Ocean. We'll have a video dedicated to filling in all the places of the map, if we can. So we'll be filling out the rest of the places of the map, seeing all the other conversations that Fisk can have, because out of all the spaces we've had, you already saw the map you already saw the gamepad map, but we have not really explored that much of this overworld, and we're like up at episode 18 right now. But the thing is, this game, the way I'm doing this game is a bit differently than how I'm normally doing Zelda games, because like with Majora's Mask and Skyward Sword, what I did was that if we were able to get the collectible, then I would try to collect it at the earliest point possible. But with Wind Waker, I want to do more story progression in this game and have more of an emphasis on the game's story, because honestly, this game has a really amazing storyline. So let's go collect the circly thingy of circliness. We all know how much fun it was to collect these over the course of the past couple. We know how much fun it was to collect these over the course of the past couple episodes. Blah, can I talk? I'm gonna turn my TV down a little bit. If anything about the commentary or just the basic video audio quality seem any different, it's because I'm actually recording this video in a completely different room than how I normally record these, because I normally record these in my office area, but I'm recording this video in my living room just because I feel like it. I didn't feel like taking the Wii U across the house to my office and stuff like that. And if you heard that, that was my cat. Look, Lady Gear, do you see it? What has happened to this place? What is the meaning of this? The island, it is. We are too late. I knew we had precious little time, but I never suspected how little. A great water spirit named Jaboon once lived here, but no sign of him remains. So, you're here. I've been looking for you. For me? That's so sweet! Are you by chance seeking the great spirit Jaboon? I'm sorry to report to you that Jaboon can no longer be found here. Just look at how this place has been torn to pieces. I suppose this too is the work of the Shadow in the Forsaken Fortress. But fear not. Jaboon was able to flee this island before it was attacked. He is in a safer abode now. Would you like to guess where that abode may be? On the island where you were born, on Outset. Yet even if you were to go to Outset now, you would not be able to see Jaboon. The cave where he hides is sealed with a mighty stone slab that repels all who try to pass him, while not even the pirates who, with their mighty ship, could get in. I must apologize, Lady Gear, to you. I thought if anyone would know of your whereabouts, it would be the pirates. I told them this tale without so much as a thought of consequences. I don't know what they hope to get, but they immediately set sail for Outset Island and tried to break into the cave. It is lucky that you can now gain entrance. I have heard that they were last spotted on Windfall Island, but doing what? I do not know. If you wish to see Jaboon, I think you'd better search for the pirates on Windfall Island. What an eerie island this is. Everywhere else boasts clear skies and calm seas, but this place suffers under dark clouds and rain. Valu must have been right about when he asked me to bring word of Jaboon to you. He called this island cursed. I would counsel against staying here longer than you have to. But that is your decision. I've told you of Jaboon, so my task is complete. Now, I normally don't swear in my videos, but this has to be said. The postman is a badass in this game. Anyway, so, on a more serious note, one thing I'm really curious about is what this place looked like before the events of this game. Because this place looked like it could have been really peaceful at one time, but now it's just in complete ruin. Like, I'm trying to think of what this reminds me of, but I honestly can't really think of anything like this that happened in any other Zelda game. Like, I guess that one town in Twilight Princess, I don't remember the name of it right now, I'll put a caption on screen of what I'm talking about. But this place just, I really want to know what this place looked like before the events of Wind Waker, because it looked like it would have been like a peaceful, thriving area, similar to like either like Windfall or Outside Island, where people would have been living here peacefully. But I just always wanted to know what this place looked like before the events of the game. But enough about that. We will be returning to Outside Island later because there's a very, very large side quest that Outside Island is connected to. We'll take care of that way later in the Let's Play. I don't think we'll be doing that anytime soon, but we are going to be doing it. And anybody who's played Wind Waker should already know what I'm talking about. But yeah, this part of the game right here, I want to say this right now. Anybody who's been watching my videos for a long time should know that I've been writing a book for a couple years now. And what I haven't really said about it is that The Legend of Zelda and Xenoblade to a certain degree have actually really played a huge role in the inspiration for that book. I don't want to go into detail right now, but basically the book is like a big grand fantasy novel, and there have been things in the Zelda series that have influenced the story. Like for this game, where the entire world is under a dark cloud permanently, at least for the moment. In my book, there's this enemy who can see everything that the light does not touch. Like if it's in the shadow or anything like that, then he'll be able to see it. So like there's like a dark cloud covering the world, covering it in shadow, so that he can see everything that the heroes are doing. And something in Link's Awakening also inspired something where Marin is talking to Link, and she's saying that that Terran says that there's nothing beyond Colan Island. This also inspired something in my book where the characters are told that there's nothing beyond their home. Like, I'm really hoping that I'll be able to get a finish this year because I'm really close to finishing it. But let me know if you guys let me know in the comments below if you guys want to know more about it, because I'd be happy to talk about my book in the videos, but I don't want to give too much away because I'm really happy with the way it turned out. And anybody who writes should know the feeling of writer's block, where if you talk about your ideas to people before it's ready, then you just feel like you can't write anymore. It is just as the postman told us. The pirate ship has stopped here to avoid drawing the attention of the boat is freaking huge! How can nobody see that? I know not where they're researching, but if they are hoping to get their hands on Jaboon's secret gem, I doubt they will tell you anything directly if you were to ask them. Lady Gear to you, I think you should try to find out what the pirates are up to, without them finding out about you. Alright. So, now we're back on Windfall Island, the place where we start off this episode. So, I guess what we're going to be doing is that, first things first, Miiverse bottle! Miiverse bottle! Miiverse bottle! Miiverse bottle! Ugh, that hurt. The Miiverse bottle! Oh my god. There's actually this very nice drawing that I saw from Miiverse bottle in between recording videos, and if I could find it again, I'll put a picture of what it looked like on screen. So, if whoever made that that drawing, and you're for watching this video, you're a good artist. Good job. Good evening! Letters for Lady Garrett. We have one letter. Here is your letter. If you wish to be a true swordsman, find some knight's crest and return to me, Orca. Yeah, we got a red ruby. We'll check that out probably in a few videos from now. Definitely not in the next episode, but we are going to check that out at some point in the future. How many of those things do I have? I'm going to check my inventory real quick. Which one is it? Which one is it? I think we only have 2 of them. Yeah, we only have 2 of them, so we're kind of far from that goal. In terms of joy pendants, we have like 15 right now, so after we get 5 more, we'll be returning to Windfall Island to get a special handy dandy reward. So let's go into the boat real quick and talk to the door. Who do you treat a sark? How do you treat a sark? Now, the password for getting into the door, I think it's going to be different every time you play through the game. Now, if I can find it, I'll put in the description below all the possible questions and passwords for getting to the door, because it is possible to go in there if you already know what the password is. I think I might be wrong about this. It might only register as you being able to go in there after a cutscene will be coming up in a bit. But either way, in the description below, if I'm able to find the information, I'll put all the questions and answers in the description below. And we failed to ideum. Yay! Except not yay. The ring right here kind of reminds me of this one time in, like, my family was going to Disney World, and we were at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Back then it was still called MGM. I don't know why, but this part of the game right here where it's raining on Windfall reminds me of this one time where we were going to the parks on my birthday, and it started downpouring rain in the middle of that one area where the Tower of Terror and the Rocket Roller Coaster. I think that's place called Sunset Boulevard. I might be wrong by that. It's been a really long time since I went to Disney World. But I remember this one time I ran my birthday, and being a little kid, I was sad that it was raining, but then my sisters were telling me that the weather was just saying happy birthday to me, so that was made me feel better. Ugh, don't get mad at us. It's not our fault that we absolutely gotta have the bombs to get the treasure after. How about you just think of it as payback for that nasty little monopoly you've been running here, eh? So I bet you're thinking it was foolhardy to ask pirates to pay such an outrageous price, yeah? Yep, I bet you are. You know, Gonzo, I still can't get over... Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest. I have no idea who's talking in this part, so I'm just gonna be talking in normal voice. Huh? Oh yeah, that was smooth. I tell you, the minute I saw my eyes on that Lady Garrett, I just knew he was hiding something back in the outside, yeah? So when I saw the postman, I just pretended like I was all worried about the kid and stuff. And presto, he spilled the beans. Good work, Gonzo, really, just top notch. It's funny though, I'm thinking this may be the first time you've shown such wit, such cunning. You know, with your cunning and Miss Tetra smarts, if you two got married and have a kid, that kid would be the greatest pirate who's ever set the sails. Yep, the greatest. You idiot. Keep your mouth shut. Don't be stupid. Miss Tetra, you listen to this nitwit. Can you dock some pay or something? Quit goofing around, both of you. Keep your childish jokes to yourself and get those bombs back to the ship. The second you're done loading them up, we're setting sail for Outside Island. What? Yeah, we must leave immediately? But it's been so long since we were on shore. We need to fill our bellies with some good eating, yeah? And how about we grub tonight and stuff off tomorrow morning instead? I mean, I'm fine either way, of course. Whatever you say, miss, is what I meant to say. It's just that the boys were so excited to come to town, yeah? And I can't help but think it would be awful hard on them to leave so soon without a proper layover. So what do you say we set sail tomorrow, yeah? What do you say, miss? The treasure isn't going anywhere. You're with me, right, boys? Who's on for a night of fun? Yeah, fools, do you know that? You saw that demolished island. You saw the senseless destruction. We have to hurry on to Outstead, or the same thing could happen there. Huh? Not to be disrespectful, but by the sound of things, you're worried more about the island than the treasure, miss. Don't be ridiculous. I want, you know, the treasure. Alright, fine. Have it your way. We can leave town tomorrow, you big babies. But we're setting sail at first light, so no sleeping in, understood? Say there, brother. What was today's password again? Mako, are you serious? You forgot already? You're so useless. Today's password is, I have never seen that password in this game. Okay, I'm gonna have to type this up because as stupid as this might make me sound, I'm not gonna be able to remember that. Well, luckily the game tells you like 3 times what the password is, so you have nothing to worry about. Actually, you know what? That's gonna be easy to remember. What am I saying? I don't need to type that up. Let me just say, this guy freaking deserves to be tied up, because I think I saw this off earlier in the Let's Play, but this guy was charging like outrageous prices for the bombs, and it was like, if you had just given me these bombs earlier, then there are a couple of collectibles in the past couple of dungeons that I would have been able to have collected already. Anybody who's played at least the GameCube version of this game sort of already know what I'm talking about, but whatever. If you want to get a lot of rubies, you can like throw barrels around here, so... Wow, those last 2 had nothing in them. But, yeah, we'll be coming back to this place later in the game. Probably, like, right after this next area we're going to be doing, before we go too far into the story. So, what we're going to be doing... Where's a boat? I parked my boat over... It is probably back over there. Yep, he is. He can move on his own. He's grown up so much. Alright, so now what we're going to be doing is that we're going to be going back over the boat. One thing that I was reading before I started recording this video is the Hylian translation for this tombstone right here. It translates into something along the lines of, here lies a great artist, so that kind of gives you more to think about, because the one guy who was dancing in front of it, was that guy, whoever was buried there, I cannot type to save my life, apparently. Typing while playing video games is hard. Typing while talking is hard, I should say. The guy dancing in front of there, like, did they know that artist personally? Like, that's just something I've been thinking about, like, for the past half hour in between when I've read that and when I'm recording this. So, before we were on the boat, there's a pirate here who was guarding the entrance to this room, but now we can actually look inside Tetra's room. It's got like some nice decorations. You can definitely tell that he's living the good life. We have some picture of a person over there. I don't actually know who that is. I will look that up later. I don't remember who that is actually. There are a couple of nice things over here. And over here we have a picture of Link from the prologue in the game. And over here, I won't spoil anything right now, but this is a very important detail to remember for later. So, yeah, Tetra's room looks pretty interesting and all. What we're here for is this place.
Oh, look at you, my old Swabby! You're still alive? All the other pirates said it.
This is not the voice that I gave him before, did I? Yeah, it doesn't matter.
All the other pirates said that you'd gone down in the...
I'm not doing this voice anymore. Yeah, never mind what I thought. You're alive! Oh, I get it now. You came back because you missed me so much. I had no idea you wanted me to be a Swabby so badly. I see. Well, after you left, I went back to being the bottom rung of the ladder, which is why I'm stuck here while everyone else in town is having fun and eating and stuff. But I guess being so worshipped by my Swabby ought to cheer me up. Oh, right. Why don't we set you out to the next test? This one is harder than your last. Good luck. You'll need it, Swabby. You can see that there are lanterns hanging throughout this room, right? Last time when you pressed the switch, platforms rose up and for you to jump onto, right? Well, this time there aren't any, which means you have to jump from one rope to the next rope. Pretty tough. And that's not all. This time I've put a gate on this door too. The switch opens the gate, but it'll close if you get here before time's run out. run out of time and you'll have to try again. Now, I've never actually ran out of time for this thing, so I don't know exactly how much time you have before the gate closes on you. Of course, now that I say that, I'm going to run out of time in recording, but usually if I fall down, I just hit the switch over there to reset everything. So, yeah. What I always wondered is, what would happen if Link left to this guy in there? Like, he went into the cell and the thing closed, and there's no switch in there. So, Link could totally be a jerk, just leave him there. Alright, so last time I made a comparison that we were in this area, this area reminded me of the tutorial level in the original Tomb Raider game where you would climb across the areas and it basically teach you the more platforming parts of the game. Now this area over here where you're jumping between the ropes reminds me of another moment in the Tomb Raider series. In Tomb Raider Legend, which is the best Tomb Raider game in the series, in Tomb Raider Legend, in the Peru level, they were jumping across the ropes as well to get across this one area because the temple floor collapsed in between you going there in the first place and collecting the artifact in that place. Well, it wasn't actually an artifact; it was a replica. But whatever. Tomb Raider Legend is awesome. Go play if you haven't yet. In that level, you jump between the ropes to get back to when you're leaving the temple. You're incredible. This isn't good. I've never even passed this test. Wait, hold on. He's never passed this test. How did he get over here? That makes no sense. And if I give this to him, everyone would know for sure. Oh, I'll be so busted. Okay. You're the best swabby of all time, so I guess I'll give you the bombs. Go on, take them. Just don't tell anyone, okay? I'm serious. Really serious, okay? I'm tempted to make like another montage of Link going around telling everybody that this guy's giving him a treasure, but I'm not going to do that again. I already did that earlier in this Let's Play, and I also did that in the Mario Galaxy 2 video when Captain Toad was telling Mario not to tell anyone he got trapped in a treasure chest. But anyway, we now have bombs. That's mighty courageous of you, trying to steal treasure from pirates. I suppose that's to be shocked, but I am more amazed that you managed to survive after being tossed out of the tower. From the look on your face, I have to guess that you haven't saved your sister yet, huh? You don't give things much thought, do you? You just rush in, never thinking how badly things could go for you. Like just now, the only reason you got what you did was because we left a simple-minded little rat like Nico behind to look after things. No one else... My god, he nodded in the background in agreement! No one else would have parted with their treasure so easily, I assure you. And just how do you intend to use those bombs anyway? Don't tell me you're going after Jaboon's treasure too. Right now, Jaboon is hiding in the cave at the back of the island you were born on. But the entrance is blocked by a giant stone doorway. You can't get in without breaking down the door. We're going to relax in town and get our fill of whatever this town has to offer, but we'll be leaving for Outset first thing in the morning. If you manage to find Jaboon tonight, then I guess you win. But if you take too long, we'll come sailing right by tomorrow morning. And believe me, you did get all of our bombs. You'd better be quick, kid. Alright, so with that, we're gonna end this video off here. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video of The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD. In the next episode, we'll be returning to Outside Island in search of Jaboon. And until next time, let gear to you. Oh yeah.